Yeah, I mean, I can do all that. I'm not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't like the doors being slammed. Dumbass. Fucking creepy. Fucking creeps into that. Tries to creep inside the car. Fucking creep. Ugh. Fucking creepy. Fucking do that. Creep. And he doesn't stay out of the way. Low car next to you. Stay out of the fucking way. Dumbass.
Or Narcotics Anonymous or the Life Ring book or any recovery tradition needs to pay for it.
Very stupid.
Dorsey's legislation would make San Francisco the first city in the nation to offer such a program. Cedric Akbar is in the recovery community as executive director of Positive Directions Equals Change. He says the books could plant the seed to someone's recovery journey.
We are a community that have to sit and watch the things that go on in this city from day to day. The open air drug markets, people using drugs openly, and we have to be able to deal with that also.
In San Francisco, Mike DeWald, KCBS. Since 2017, rates of anxiety and depression among California's youth have skyrocketed by 70%. KCBS's Shannon Golden has more from East Oakland, where officials and nonprofit leaders are seeking advice from young people experiencing the state's mental health crisis firsthand.
Senator LaFonza Butler hosted a panel discussion in partnership with Born This Way Foundation, a nonprofit founded by Lady Gaga and her mom Cynthia Germanata. Germanata says young people's voices need to be present in addressing the mental health crisis. They want resources to help themselves, they want resources to help one another, but they're just not available to them. The purpose of the discussion was exactly that, to hear from young people. Advisory board member and Bay Area high school student Audrey Wang says in-person peer support is crucial, but that tech should be better harnessed to provide mental health resources for young people.
That can kind of like bring the community together, even if you are, or the youth aren't able to meet in person.
And Butler agreed.
We can't just continue to build systems of the 20th century, systems that worked for communities of yesterday.
He says more should be invested in telehealth services for young people or even virtual peer support certifications in hopes of increasing equitable access to resources. In East Oakland, Shannon Golden, KCBS.
Democratic Congressman Adam Schiff is gaining in the polls among candidates vying for U.S. Senator Dianne Feinstein's state. New poll released today shows the Southern California lawmaker with 20%, followed by Republican Steve Garvey with 22%. Congresswoman Katie Porter comes in third with 16% support, and Bay Area Representative Barbara Layton just 9%, although 17% of Californians remain undecided. According to the poll from Emerson College, Inside Politics, and The Hill, the top four candidates have their final debate tonight at 6. It's co-sponsored by Loyola Marymount University. We're going to check KCBS traffic and weather together in less than 2 minutes. Hi, I'm Sherry Harris, owner of Life Source Water System. And as we celebrate 40 years, we want to say thank you to our amazing and loyal customers. My dad founded Life Source, and his vision was to provide families with great tasting water from every faucet in their home. So transform your life. Call us at 1-800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com.
Message received. Please work till here.
You've worked hard all your life and fought for every penny. And now you're looking for a bigger, better retirement, right? You deserve safety, security, and someone you can trust. Does a 9 to 11% possible annual return sound right for you? What if you could have a secure investment that's not affected by inflation, interest rates, bank collapses, or market crashes? With agents having more than 30 years experience in this sector, 1850 Financial can help. They could deliver an annual 9 to 11% return with no market risk, and most IRAs and 401ks are eligible. With 1850 Financial, expect a secure investment without exposing your principal to market risk. So if the market crashes, your money is never at risk. Again, most IRAs and 401ks are eligible. Thousands of people have found financial security and stability using this proven strategy. To take advantage of this opportunity where you could earn a 9 to 11% annual return, and to see if you qualify, call 1850 Financial at 844-703-0000. That's 844-703-0000.
Traffic and weather together on the 8 to 238. This is a monumental travel day. Let's begin at 580 in Pleasanton. There is a traffic jam, probably in part because of the massive storm. It is just
bearing down on the Bay Area. Here's Kim in the local Honda Dealers Traffic Center.
And catching so many people by surprise this afternoon in Pleasanton, it's jammed up. Eastbound 580 approaching the Hosky into off-ramp. There's a crash between a big rig and a Tesla. The big rig is stuck in the center divide and it needs a heavy-duty tow truck. So there it sits, and traffic is bumper to bumper as you come down the Dublin grade. So if you're still in Castro Valley, you'll encounter that backup. You can get around it, but that's adding a lot of extra time to your ride if you're continuing on to the Altamont Pass where we have no accidents. The Eastern Old Grade area has been completely tied up. We had a 7-car crash southbound 680 before the 84 interchange. All the lanes have been reopened. At one point, they were all blocked. So traffic is still crawling out of Pleasanton southbound. Meanwhile, we had a crash on northbound 680 before Inglady Road, still blocking the right lane in that direction. And normally he'd be able to take Niles Canyon Road as an alternate to avoid it, but it was washed out over the weekend, so that is not open right now. Your next update at 2:48 on the traffic leader, KCBS. We have widespread heavy rain moving throughout the central bay from north of Nevada to south of San Francisco with thunder showers. We are seeing hail as well. We've been talking a lot about this flash flood warning in effect for entire San Francisco County until 4 this afternoon. So some very dangerous conditions out there. We are expecting things to settle down overnight, and then by tomorrow, we're going to dry it out. We're going to dry it out, as a matter of fact, all the way through the rest of the work week. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
Why is everyone voting Honda for President's Day? Ask anyone who owns a Honda.
In times like this, you need good gas mileage. This car, it has it.
This car is actually both reliable and safe and a lot of fun.
Don't miss 2 weeks of unprecedented President's Day deals on every new Honda. Now in February 29th at your NorCal Honda dealer.
Honda's the best car I've ever owned.
Pricing? I mean, for what you get, it's amazing.
With top-level savings on amazing rides like the fun-to-drive Civic and stylish Accord, on rugged, roomy Pilot and Passport SUVs, and on dependable fuel-efficient CR-V and Accord hybrid, electrified rides that go the distance without charging.
Honda would definitely win the town competition.
I would expect this car to last longer than I'm going to last.
These deals won't last. See your NorCal Honda dealer now through February 29th.
My Honda is a beast.
My Honda is delicious.
For all the delicious details, ask anyone who owns a Honda or visit NorCalHondaDealers.com.
Are you saying John buys Bay Area houses will buy any house, no matter the condition?
That's right. Any house, any condition, anytime.
I really don't have to do any repairs?
No repairs. John will buy your house as is.
What if it is just an old inherited house?
John will take it.
Well, what if it has problematic tenants?
John buys Bay Area houses, will take it.
What if I want to leave stuff behind when I relocate?
Take whatever you want and leave the rest. Just call John at 510-426-7000.
They will really take care of everything?
Sure. And all that service is free with no fees, no commission, and especially no hassle. Just call 510-426-7000. John buys Bay Area houses is the best solution for you. Just call 510-426-7000. You have nothing to lose. 510-426-7000.
Well, if you're just joining us, weather continues to be the major story around the Bay Area right now. We are just seeing an urban and small stream flooding advisory for portions of Alameda, Contra Costa, and Santa Clara County. This is until 7 tonight. Minor flooding in low-lying urban areas and areas of poor drainage. Doppler radar is indicating heavy rain. This could cause urban and small stream flooding. Some locations the National Weather Service said that could experience flooding, including San Jose, Oakland, Fremont, Haywood, Berkeley, San Leandro, Alameda, Hercules, Albany, Pinole, Orinda, Moraga, and Piedmont. This will be till 7 p.m. Keep it tuned to KCBS. We are continuing to monitor development.
A startling number of recent storage sites under Bay Area freeways failed recent inspections. KCBS reporter Holly Waddell knows what could mean changes to who is leasing sites in Caltrans and what is still there.
This stems from last November's conflagration that shut down the busy 10 freeway near downtown LA for more than a week. After that, Caltrans inspected similar sites across the state, including those under 580 in Richmond and Oakland, 880 in downtown and West Oakland, 101 and 280 in San Francisco.
Of the 16 inspected here, only 2 passed. Inspectors found bad wiring and combustibles like tires, debris, and gas cylinders. Caltrans spokesman Matt Rosso told KCBS after the initial review,
The tackle was a little too close to the columns, or there may have been a trailer that was locked on site.
A memo from Caltrans to the governor 2 weeks ago suggests banning the storage of hazardous materials like oil, gas, tires, and chemicals, as well as checking tenants for past legal action. Renting under freeway storage spaces raises over $34 million a year for the state. Paul Kwan, KCBS.
We're about a minute away from the KCBS sports line. Can the Warriors continue their mid-season surge?
Oh, it's cold.
Honey? Honey, you need to be close to your honey.
Stay close to your honey gives you powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a Honeylicious taste. Because life doesn't stop for a cold. Okay, I'm ready to go.
No, I'm getting a cold.
Honey, try Dayquil with your honey for powerful cold and flu relief. Dayquil Severe with honey flavor. The daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, Honeylicious, power through your day. Use as directed. Do not reach children.
Our world is constantly changing, and every day, Stanford Medicine advances our understanding. Our world-class School of Medicine and Adult and Children's Health Systems work together, expanding what we know and sharing what we discover to make breakthroughs both possible and accessible. Stanford Medicine, advancing knowledge, improving lives. StanfordMedicine.org.
KCBS News Time 2:45.
Coming up on KCBS, there are a number of alerts you need to know about. From a flash flood warning in San Francisco before this afternoon to a flood advisory for Contra Costa, Alameda, and Santa Clara counties. Stay with KCBS, we will bring you the very latest.
Right now, let's talk a little Warriors. We're moving over to the KCBS Sports Desk. That's where Matt Pittman is.
Yeah, the Dubs have wrapped up the first half of the season strong. As the hottest team in the West, winning 6 of their last 7 games, 8 of their past 10. They are back at it on Thursday night at Chase Center, hosting the team just 1.5 games ahead of them. At 9th in the West standing, the Lakers and LeBron James. Boy, the Dubs clicking right now, though. But maybe the key to continuing and building upon it, climbing in the standings, is learning how to consistently close out those close games late, not blowing some big second-half leads. The Warriors lead the NBA in a stat called clutch games. What's a clutch game? Well, Matt, I'm going to tell you. A clutch game is when the score is within 5 points in the final 5 minutes of the game. Pretty simple, right? The Warriors have played 37 of those. So instantly you think that's 37 winnable games. You're within 5 in the final 5 minutes, or you're leading by 5 in the final 5 minutes. They've won 18 of them, but they've lost 19 of them.
Yeah, that doesn't tell the whole story. Because those clutch games come after they were ahead 10, 20 points.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is the thing, is that a lot of those clutch games, most of them have been the Warriors on the blowing the lead into things instead of this, furious rally to come back. But Steph Curry says, telling ESPN's Malika Andrews, that can't continue.
Some tough fourth quarter stretches that didn't go our way, and that's the difference between being, 5, 6 in the standings versus 9, 10 where we are.
It's true. I mean, if that's you're 18 and 19 in those 37 games, you flip that just like 3 more wins. What does that look like? All of a sudden, you're looking at maybe being 6th in the standings right now. That's where they want to get to is number 6. Another big thing the Dubs seem to have figured out is the lineup. Klay Thompson's going to be coming off the bench for the foreseeable future. He scored 35 points in his first game off the bench. Over his last 3 games, he has scored 25 or more in 2 of his last 3 games as he is bouncing back from that dreadful first half slump. At the Sports Desk, Matt Pittman, KCBS.
Wake up. Breakfast. And Nature-Made vitamins. Whatever your morning sounds like, Nature-Made fits right in. Whether you're looking for vitamin C or a multivitamin to get key nutrients, we've got you covered. Now that's a good morning. We take care of you so you can take on your day. Start your day with Nature-Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand. Based on a survey of pharmacists who recommend branded vitamins and supplements.
Here's one box that you'd run back into your burning house to grab. It's the box filled with your videotapes, film reels, and photos. Those sentimental, meaningful, irreplaceable moments. Hi, I'm Nick Mocco, and I'm Adam Bayswater. We started the Legacy Box over a decade ago so that we can help families save their memories from being destroyed by floods or fires. And it's not just natural disasters, Adam. Every day, videotapes and photos are slowly fading away, decaying, neglected in closets and attics. Digitizing your old media stops fading, and preserving those recordings means they are safe forever. It's like magic, converting your shoebox of memories into digital files, ready to watch and share. It's the only way to ensure your legacy is safe for generations. That's why over 1 million families have already trusted Legacy Box. Legacy Box is simple and easy, it works, and it sticks. We'd love to preserve your family collection. Don't wait, the risk is too great. Visit legacybox.com/value to save 50%. That's legacybox.com/value to get started and save. legacybox.com/value. Is your IRS tax debt making you feel anxious? The professionals at Allies Tax Relief are ready to negotiate your fresh start. Call them now, 800-230-5174.
Termites in your business? Visit PacificCoastTermite.com or call 800-PACIFIC.
We are checking on some delays through the East Bay. We get you the very latest switch cam in the KCBS Traffic Center.
The Eastern Freeway, let's start there. You're right along Interstate 80. We've had issues in both directions, starting with all the rain. This update brought to you by the Dolan Law Firm. Better news in Panola. Crash westbound 80 past Appian Way that was blocking the lane. It's now sitting on the right-hand shoulder. Traffic is slow, though, approaching the scene. Also, Richmond eastbound Interstate 80. An earlier crash at Hilltop was blocking the two middle lanes, and that is no longer in your way. Just a lot of residual slow and go, and plus the wet rain is just slowing everybody down. That's what I see in Oakland. No major crashes to report. Everybody is gearing down as they make their way through the rain. That's 880 southbound, very close through downtown Oakland. Eastbound 80 starting to slow down. You're right into Caldecott Tunnel, not too bad. On eastbound 24 and northbound 13. We do have a crash. Heard about it in the freeway. San Lorenzo from the KCBS to Phone Force, northbound 880 before Washington Avenue. A couple of cars did make it over to the right-hand shoulder, but that's why it's bunched up there. Also a crash on the Dumbarton Bridge. You're slowing your ride westbound. Just at the west end of the stand, slowing your ride as you head into the East Palo Alto area. No problems on the San Mateo Bridge. Too slow. And when it's raining, the roads can be very slippery. Avoid the pain. Go slow in the rain. Dolan Law Firm, representing people injured by the fault of others. The best lawyers they hope you'll never need. DolanLawFirm.com. Next up, 258 on the traffic leader, KCBS. Well, the weather is impacting the traffic. We have heavy rain and scattered thunderstorms moving through right now. I'm looking at a tweet from the National Weather Service Bay Area 2 minutes ago. They say heavy rain is going to likely lead to localized flooding and issues ponding on the roadways. We have a flash flood warning in effect in San Francisco, all of it, until 4 this afternoon. We have an urban and small stream flood advisory in effect till 7 for Alameda, Contra Costa, and Santa Clara counties. But after today, we're going to dry it out at least through Friday. It's going to be mild on Saturday. We're talking mid-60s and then perhaps a chance of some light showers on Sunday. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. Tom Whitty and Correspondent Papadia at the KCBS editor's desk. We've got more news now with Brett.
Termites are known as troublemakers in the home. When researchers in Sweden say the pesky insects have inspired a climate solution to make buildings more energy efficient. CBS's Ian Lee reports. Termites are a nightmare for any homeowner. Some can destroy properties in as little as a year. But the Swedish scientists say this tiny insect can teach us a thing or two about sustainable architecture.
Termites are absolutely incredible constructors. They work with very limited resources, and they work with materials that are entirely from their environment.
Architect David Andrew sees the bugs as ecosystem engineers, building termite tunnels in a way that regulates the air flow through them to create natural climate control.
Well, one of the fascinating things that the termite mound does is that it maintains a humid and thermal climate, even though it's almost majestic in a very arid environment.
Andrew collected samples from massive termite mounds around the world to produce a 3D design using the same materials, from wood, grass and mud, to even fungus.
So this is the Maritime Wall, and it's a project or a prototype we created as a response to the termite research. and thinking about how this might act as a facade in an urban environment of a building.
The end result creates unique, eco-friendly, and energy-efficient design by building big ideas from some of nature's smallest critters. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
5,000 pounds of satellite will fall to Earth tomorrow, governed only by gravity.